where fuel could hit
20
cities. I think that the government should. I don't know the world price today because of the triggers are still up, but I think that when you look at, I've always maintained that of the 5 main determinant of petrol, about 40% of that is taxes. So they should do a bit more, and I've told that people have started that they want to increase fares by 30%. I don't know whether you fed that too, that the transport people also want to increase fare by 30%.
Yes, I've heard that they're agitating and calling for an increase in transport fares.
Hey, you cruise. But David, the government should do something. 20 cedis for a liter of fuel, and it will affect everything. It will hit inflation. It will hit cost of living, because David, if you notice, transport and rent alone takes about almost 60% of salaries. It's even more than 60%. When you look at the rent nowadays. And certainly petrol will affect cement prices. It will affect the prices of food and all that. So I think that we must take a serious action. I think this is the 3rd or 4th pricing window. Correct me if I'm wrong. That petrol is going up. Yes, I think this is the 3rd pricing window is going up. So if you are, and then we don't coffee now. I did what we are 10 to 2 weeks. That's what I'm feeling. So you need to really. I say we need to. They need to really get their act together, and they would find some reprieve for the Ghanaians. It's very, very important. Yeah.
I hear you.
I don't get it. Say something.
Sometimes these things, what can you do? When they happen, they happen.
No, but
for example, for the last time when he heard that they were going to increase fuel prices, he said he wanted to fill his tank, and I was like, listen, fill the tank today. After a few days, it will run down. But from the world market, crude oil price has come down from yesterday.
Yes, it has come down.
Yes. So for me, if it's come down, I pray that it's going to continue coming down. So at least
it came down yesterday, but you all know that because of
I know
the
windows.
window.
I understand. What I'm saying is, it should keep coming down. So that going forward, when we're getting into the next price,
it even confirms what I always told you, that David, have you noticed? I don't want to mention OMC's name, but the big 4. You know what they do. Normally, when I hear sometimes they take about 2-3 days before they adjust. Immediately it goes up. That's it. Sometimes they even intentionally will not sell. For example, the 95.
They'll keep what they have.
So this is what I've noticed ever since I started going to that place, that friend's filling station. I can't mention the name. When some of these price changes comes, sometimes it affects them really badly. Because you order a consignment.
There be before you they are affecting bad.
Oh, there be market assembly.
It is the same thing that the Guterres and Co say.
You let him lie.
And I have witnessed it. So I'm not justifying the fact that some of them do machinations too.
You are justified.
No, but it's because of what I've witnessed from the losses that they incur when some of these things happen.
Leo, you see, it's the same behavior where we sit in the studio with people, they get into politics and their language changes. Because it's your friend, you see the justification. That's the same justification Guta will make. Now, let me give you an example.
Guta makes the same thing all the time.
We are talking about the crude coming.
Let me do this very quick. So, crude oil prices have dropped significantly on the world market, extending losses towards $81 to $82 per barrel after previously spiking above $100 per barrel. So that's basically it.
Yeah, David, now it's around 82, right?
Yeah, 81, 82.
Okay, let's say 82. The point is that, David, there are about 5 major determinants for petrol. I didn't bring my notes out of, but I know the exchange rate, taxes, the world price, freight cost, and the OMC margin, freight cost, and OMC margin. That's why Star sells different from Gold, Total, or Shell, right? Yeah. So those are the basic 5 determinants. Now, of that 5, about 3 is not in our hands. We don't determine the world price. We don't determine the exchange rate. But we get windfalls when the price go up. We also get losses when the price comes down. Now, if you are no MC and are telling me that, you see a better first, when you're home popular on the 27th of the previous one, so you are holding. Ask yourself, I'm coming. You are defending your friend. Let us. So the question Leo, David and I, as consumers, will ask us that, why is it that when you increase the that same day, it reflects on your board? But when it has to decrease, it takes 2-3 days.
Let me explain my non-expect.
Listen, the explanation will not.
Oh no! Listen, this is what I know. This is what I know.
Before you say what you know, indulge me. I have said severally here that for the business people out there, they think of their business first before they think about the customer or the consumer. And you remember, I have said, even yesterday when we were speaking to Charles, I mentioned it, that Guta will tell you that they don't trust the forex, the cedi to dollar.
Yeah.
But they will tell you that if dollar goes up today, although they've imported the same goods that they're selling right now, they will increase the prices. But there are some people who tell you.
So
that
even when it comes that's where I want to come
in. That's what I'm saying, that you go there. But
no. That's where I want to come in. Like, you understand me when I finish. You see, the information that they have prior to the increase or decrease, it's not really like in a straitjacket like that.
Cut in stone.
Yeah. Sometimes you order your goods, 2 trucks of fuel coming, say, this Friday, right? And then the moment you order the good, the following day, then they give you the price window. You have already paid for that consignment and everything. Meanwhile, you when you order that consignment, this is the profit margin that you were expecting when it reaches. But or making that order now with that price margin now was what the following day.
The flow.
Allow you to finish. He says if you finish, you would understand.
You see, you are digging more deeper.
So by the time the consignment gets to you, the price the differences are
what if on the world market crude oil prices have gone down like it's has right now? And
I'm saying for that one, he said we don't control it.
It's actually not true. You know why? You know why? You know why your point is flawed. Anybody who is importing something at the port knows that the exchange rate at the port applies for about 10 to 2 weeks. It doesn't change every day.
No, and this is not even about exchange rate.
He's not talking about exchange rate.
No, I'm not talking about exchange rate.
You are saying that you've ordered the thing on the world market.
No. Okay, that's not what I said. Most of these filling stations, they order from the OMCs that sells in bulk. That is different from
BDCs.
Yes. So when you go to the places where they have those big tanks, that is where they buy their fuel from. Whatever price mechanism that they have with the world market, I don't know.
It doesn't.
But I know that those who are operating the filling stations
the BDCs,
are within a
see. The BDCs, whether the OMCs buy from the BDCs or they bring in directly, they say the Totals, the Shells, we are big giants, go or whatever. The price, the dollar determinant for the day doesn't change every day. It's for a period. The point is that you brought in this phone or this fuel, your cost item and everything is 5 cedis. Now you hear it's 27th July. You hear that it will increase on the 1st. So you say that you won't sell. You want to wait for the 1st to sell the thing at 7 cedis. You are cheating the people because the cost component of bringing in that product that specific time should apply to the price at that time.
When Guta tells you that, what they often say to us, they will increase price when the dollar goes up today, but they will not decrease or reduce prices when the dollar comes down. Does it sound fair to you? Answer the question for me. Why are you doing this? Don't laugh. Does it sound fair to you?
It's dynamic.
No. Yes or no? Does it sound fair to you? My question is simple. Is it fair to you?
It's dynamic.
Dynamic is not part of the possible answer.
Leo is exhibiting the syndrome you see. People get into politics and they are tone changing. Master, it's not fair. Because David, for petrol to hit 20 cedis. David, that's a big deal.
Indeed it is.
It's a big deal.
All right, so happy birthday to my dear mummy, Councillor Lady Mrs. Mercy Ajiman Elvis. Councillor Lady Mrs. Mercy Ajiman Elvis, may this lovely day bring long life, good health, happiness, and new opportunities in your life and family. Wishing you the very happiest birthday ever. It's from your lovely daughter, Lady Pastor Councillor Winfred Ya Osei, and the entire Grace Mountain worldwide. And we love you. It's a birthday dedication that came in from Alexa Samoa. Alex, so message received, message delivered.
But Dave, have you noticed the increasing number of women who are being arrested when there's a police swoop?
When it comes to drug
bust and all of those things. Yeah, women in Kwao. This one, they caught 93 people, 58 were men, and then 35 in whooping number, 35 were women. Yeah.
So for the women, because women are into more of the toffee production, the drinks, they even mix it up now with the what do you call it, juices and all that, fruit juices and all that. So they are the ones who are
making the toffees and
the drinks
and most of them, from the pictures I've seen, a lot of them are selling
one other thing that we also lose sight of is the fact that aside from the fact that when it comes to drug busts like this, women are in there. Even when it comes to armed robbery, they have women who front for them sometimes. A woman can come and do like she's giving you scholarship. Yeah. She will do some things with you. You might think that she loves you. She has her gang ready. So if a woman is being over nice to you and you don't know her from anywhere, she's trying to be too nice.
And sometimes one incident, I had the lady dresses as a nurse
Yeah, there's some medium
so that they can pass police easily without being searched and all that.
Give me the numbers again. 58 against what? So meaning that about
40%
of about 10 drug peddlers, 4 are women.
Yeah.
Oh, David, where they are alarming. Kamema na yebu do as animal way.
Yeah.
David, no matter there.
Na be man but when they do. A woman can see a man today, follow the man anywhere done.
Yeah. So let me go. Says it was a week-long operation that was conducted by the Ghana Police, and it was conducted by the IGP Special Operations Team between 15 to 24 of July. They hit 14 locations, including Aferi, Nkari, Atonswa, Hensan, Sawaba, Asokore Mampo, and Tinka at Alaba. A press release that was signed yesterday by Godwin Ahanyanyo, our friend, said the operation forms part of the service's commitment to dismantle organized crime and criminal networks, combat illicit drug trafficking, and restore public confidence in policing. He added that these sustained intelligence-led operations will continue across the country as part of their, operations. So out of the 93 suspects, 58 were males and 35 are females. Key suspects arrested were Nuruddin Gafaru, he's 28. Abdul Gafaru, he is 29. Idrisu Al-Hassan, alias Tagore, he's 33. Akosie Friye, 27. And Prince Chidera Okeke Lawe, I hope I pronounced that right. He's 25. He's a Nigerian national. So out of the 93 people, these 5 people were the key ones.
And the key ones, the oldest is 33 years.
Yes, they believe they are the key figures in the region's narcotics trade. Yeah.
The Titilawe, the Nigerian.
Okeke Lawe is 25 years. Chidera Okeke Lawe.
About armed robbery, kids, kids. The data that the police is churning out today, someone should be somewhere they be monitoring these things. So I have no doubt that this woman, you go in, you see small young girls in there.
Yeah, and some of them have babies, children that are with them.
When Nanabuachi and the police plus the NACOP people went to the Tinka Island and all that, we saw kids of school going age who are not going to school, who are peddling drugs, abusing drugs, and doing all those things. Now, when you do drugs to a certain point in time, and you're not able to raise the money for the drugs, the next option is for you to steal. And if you steal and it's petty thievery, you want to increase it, so you go into armed robbery, especially when people try to, rope you in to the armed robbery gang. And so you ask yourself, these young ones who are caught, are arrested, 16, 17, 18, when did they start? Where are their parents? Where are the leaders in the society?
Yeah.
Why? How come we missed it? You understand? I believe that do fear some say more.
Oh yeah.
If you see something, you say something.
But David, do you even have enough rehabilitation? And
no, we don't.
The part 2 is in maybe you need to bring Nanabuachi. You know, the last time when the part 1 came, one of the issues was how to turn them around.
Yeah.
I think that by now
the rehabilitation
you should have a success story, because they would also believe that if you have effective rehabilitation system, though you will lose some, but maybe a good number of them can be turned around to put their life on a good footing. So I think that maybe the government must start looking at, because David, you see,
Leo had a friend who had a chance. Leo had a friend who had a challenge, and he came to me looking for a place to go get help for the person. I had to call some people before we got somewhere, and even with that place we got in Ukraine.
It was even expensive.
You see, and you see, David, the second leg is that always, well, as I say with data, these are the ones that are come to the public limelight.
Yeah, for the ones we don't know, that's even more.
Remember last year, was it you or David who brought the story of an SHS where teachers were doing this toffee business? If you remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't senior high school or junior high school. The primary, before GHS.
Yeah. So these are the ones that are out.
Yeah.
The ones that are going under the radar or if not reported, because the swoop they did is about 14 areas.
The swoop, you mean?
The swoop, right? That they did. So meaning that they've not gone to set the entire Ashanti region.
Go for parties, and then take taste what they call the punch.
Yeah.
When I was younger and growing, when you hear of punch, it's fruit
juice with alcohol,
and
some the basic things.
Some whiskey, some brandy.
Fruits,
pineapple and stuff, just for flavor. This time when they say there's a punch, and they put that spoon inside and go and scoop.
Oh.
Na dey be kura balu bi.
Oh yeah.
Balu.
They put it to their mouth. They might put it there.
You know,
behave as if they are blowing it. They are inhaling.
You know how I got to know. We went to eat food somewhere. Nyamenkwa kam kwatwi bi David. Say bi nim nyen say balu hu balu. David say niem e wo balu. David,
one of the laughing gas.
David, so all these things like you explain what agency is supposed to do. Is it social welfare? Because I don't seem to know the agency. Is it the Interior Ministry? Because for me, the Interior Ministry seems more like a law enforcement body. Because David, there must be a proper organization that is it social welfare? Is it the NCC? It's a bit confusing.
It's a collaboration. I believe. I say collaboration. I mean, security, the police have their role to play. The NCC education, they have their role to play. The social welfare, maybe the person is not having good parenting. Sometimes the parents are even introducing them to some of these things. I remember when we were younger, I mean, some parents will go and tell a child to go and light a cigarette for the child. When you want to light a cigarette, you cannot put it to the fire and then it to light. You have to inhale, puff. And when you're puffing it, then let me try. To tell you, Papa, now I train better.
But David, you say, David, not teacher form your side business with school. No so below. And the teacher inside business to we. Hey, David, we should be careful.
The dangerous thing for me as well is the new drugs that are being introduced on the market. You know, the usual ones we know, the tramadol and this coke and all of that. But now, ecstasy no money be about.
The last time they busted them,
you know,
everybody.
The last time I saw one guy at that stand that I know, pink pills. I was like, what is this? Also, this is what they call the ecstasy. What does it do? So when you take it, it's driving bad sexual behavior and all of those crazy things.
For the sex part, there is the media.
If you go to some of the sports right now, you know, or the clubs, that shisha.
Yeah.
The shisha thing. You go crazy. Before
David, for the sex part, there is the media. You got to a point in this country, almost every drink you take, the advertising the sex enhancement. And David, the youth are so fascinated about. I've never understood how men want enlargement creams, women want tightening. There's something wrong with us.
But Otufa distilled chief, eh?
Yeah. He's Kenyasa number 2.
The part about the wife of the
but you know, one thing I like about Otunfo, when your matter comes, he does not just go ahead and say I'm distilling you, because if you listen to all the distillment that has taken place, Makasa chose says, so he cautions the chiefs for a very long time before he takes action.
Pile your cases up.
So what is with the chiefs that makes them not to listen?
Well, I don't know, but this man, he's about 90 years old.
Yeah, can't wobble here.
As you can't wobble, showing it.
Your papa in a bear man, no, yet then I'll go here.
Showing it, a bear man, showing man a bear man. And still over showing it.
A bear man, and where
was a bear man and was over showing it.
After there's Wakai.
Was up at Wakai? What's it Wakai?
Some are here and
to some of you are now here. Or not the Maudi.
I don't know your Kenya's number 2.
I don't know that Kenya's number 2 with any year.
Your papa any money, and Kenya's my
Sister, what's your show up in a question about Mauna? Kenya's of its nine. One of my time.
Number 2 doesn't Kenya say, Kenya's an assassin in England.
I said there were 2,000 in Kenya's number 1. What does that say? No, I'm not going to be. So there's a woman in Tina.
Your papa in about.
Show you one of the man.
And I'll go. And I'll go down.
And I don't want to know.
That's our best. So far, who yet you are over. Why premier ni?
John.
What type of years when they mind in Yaka? What the best of 172 years?
John, says so power brass, the timber. That's a bit. I prepare the. Wouldn't mind the cross of the Makama.
And no one said do about the drill. And we said no one said do about the drill.
Was it not also the way I don't do the city?
From I went to
Come on, to
we didn't him out.
We didn't him out. Only this and you know.
I don't know if I come in and pay you for account to go back and no more yet.
What I'm coming in the account with a can over yet. So you let him out.
I don't buy the football or buy the car, but Robert work with Drosso.
Or no, but catch us on Bano, build off and
why not catch us? I could buy when they just getting
what catch them and say, whatever do, obey no discipline.
Know about it, but I come to my way.
Look at them. Wow. John.
We need to master their main family.
Since I'm going there, as I tell my walker, who know let myself the offer home.
Name of their mates a woo, mammy, a collat never took a booey and him teddy.
Since I'm that's what can I say? Oh, my men or Tisabit, made us walk. What to go and go to get.
Whom was your phone?
Who was your phone?
Whom we ain't.
Who will cry?
Who we any guy, yes, sir.
Come over, come, sir.
Where you are, someone was so.
Yeah, to play as well as away. Yeah, or more we go to get in the previous. We don't fucking as I would not debate. The director.
As I remember, we just went to walk with young.
Although I saw you don't walk with young people, nothing answer. Oh, you go you.
Who want to offering cry? Sigabana, but no,
who want to cry? Somebody will not put down, no, but nobody call.
I just a minimum.
Yeah, no, you know, we need yeah. So, for us, we are not upon the yes, so we are away.
I'm going to want to be in the view.
So, we're not there.
How I wish Otufa has done about 3 or so disturbances in relation, in terms of what you call it, Galamsey, areas where Galamsey, arrive. I'm hoping that he will do more disturbances, maybe to put some fear.
Okay, this is also in relation to Galamsey.
No. This has nothing to do with Galamsey. It has nothing to do with Galamsey. But I'm saying that he's done some disturbance for chiefs in Galamsey, it's about 2 or 3. I'm just hoping that he will do some more.
But the thing is that
them, so that they will ensure that Galamsey ceases in the area.
But David, the thing is that for it to get to this point, it tells you that there's been backdoor. Is it that? And I've always, the answer. Is it that, David? At the end of we need to say air complain. David, I don't understand. Look at the gentleman, for example. I can't call him because you sell a land to somebody. You go back, take possession of the land. The small part that is left. The lady runs to the dinner so come up and say that Nana can be mommy. I know he say Jai. I don't understand why they do this to David. Is it that I just don't get it. You sell land to David Akwete, 4, you take 2. David doesn't come and say that okay, you the 2 remaining, let me take 2. Then you still want to take the 2 just because the person is poor.
Power corrupts. And if you are not, smart enough, it will take over your judgment.
Absolutely.
This is embarrassing.
All right, so let's talk sports now, and Steve Zando is here. All right, so the man Steve Zando is right here with me in the studios of Love 99.5. Bossu.
Davido.
Charlie Albi.
I'm good, my boss. Good morning. How are you doing?
The Lord has always
been my
shepherd. Thanks.
I love your outfit, man.
Thanks, Chief.
I don't know why you be outside your mouth.
Matthias.
You're talking about Tanzania.
Now, would you be beside, man?
Oh, I really say we
can't wait.
We
can't wait.
Oh,
we can't wait.
The small baby. Oh, it's not for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
The way I had hope in South Africa that they would do well. Did they lose to Tanzania?
Yeah. I mean,
2 goals to 1, eh?
The Tanzanians left it late, so they beat them by 2 goals to 1.
But they scored a second goal on the 88th minute or so.
Yeah. And Ivory Coast also won, I think, over Burkina Faso. Today, because some matches coming up at the WAFCON tournament. But yesterday, we were talking about the 2026 Commonwealth Games.
Going on in Glasgow.
We have our first medal.
Gold?
No, silver medal. From a para-athlete.
You see?
Yeah.
But
I think yesterday you highlighted that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Zinabu Issa, I always see her at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. She always comes around to train. She doesn't joke with her training, and it has paid off at the world stage. Now, she's won Ghana's first medal at the tournament or at the competition. That's silver medal. Shot put, F57.
Is it shot put or shot put?
Shot put. So she sat in a chair like that.
You away with it as well.
I think close to 8 meters. And so
today, aside from the medal, does it come with money?
Oh,
or just national pride?
Money from the country. But certainly,
no, for the games. Or they just give you the medal, they don't add anything to it.
Oh, but that one, I'm not too sure about that. But that's a competition, so I'm sure something should be in for the winners. Okay?
Definitely.
Yeah, something should be in for the winners. Definitely. But for Ghana, though, I'm sure we're going to compensate them for winning some medals. So we're just hoping that
if it was the Ghana team will be able to give them before they left.
No, but the Black Stars is different from the Commonwealth Games team. We are just hoping that we'll be able to win more medals at the competition. Today, Benjamin Azamati will be in the semi-finals in the 100 meters, as well as the national 100 meters record holder Abdul Saminu Rashid. And so we are just hoping that Ghana will be able to win more medals. Okay.
I was targeting 10 medals.
10 medals. Now we have one.
Maybe three gold.
We have one.
3 gold, 3 silver, 4 bronze.
It's not. But so we have one. 9 more to go. It is possible. Why not?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So House of Folk yesterday made the Olele deal official. So Richard Olele is now the goalkeeper trainer of Accra House of Folk. We wish you well. Now you have a head coach, you have goalkeepers trainer, so no problems at all. You can begin your pre-season, okay? With the players available. Yes. But I'm here to inform you that some of your players will leave, and the transfer ban is still in place. So players like Maulu Wayo, Benjamin Asari, the club should even take the decision.
His name is Steve Zando. He takes over the airspace right now. I don't know why he doesn't like Accra House of Folk like that.
All right, it's 24 minutes past 7 on your super station, Love 99.5 FM. Good morning. Welcome to the Last Pause Center. Steve Zando here to bring you the very latest pause in news. This morning, our focus will be on some national team news because the Black Stars yesterday lost to Nigeria and the ongoing WAFU B Under-20 Championship. Details coming up. Kojo Ademensa has been speaking on Black Stars coach Carlos Queiroz and, of course, our chances of winning the next edition of the AFCON tournament. We've got the details as well as some club issues. Not forgetting news around the world, and we hear Chelsea wants to sign Jordan Henderson and Danny Welbeck. Hey, Chelsea. Anyway, all right, before we get into the details, let me say a big thank you to Bigo Energy Drink. You know, we brought you Bigo soft drinks and you embrace with it love and loyalty. Now we are proud to introduce to you the all new Bigo Energy Drink. It is a non-alcoholic carbonated drink enriched with taurine, ginseng and inositol, packed with an invigorating blend of natural ingredients. Bigo Energy Drink is refreshing and energizing drink, perfectly suitable for an active lifestyle. Bigo Energy Drink is refreshing and highly effective for rehydration and energy replenishment. So anytime you feel like taking an energy drink, reach out for Bigo Energy Drink and feel the difference. You can get Bigo Energy Drink from all supermarkets nationwide, and for bulk purchases, please contact Trillium Industries on 0322 190 877 0322 190 877. Bigo Energy Drink. Live a life without a limit. Now, imagine choosing your own global destination, enjoying flight, a 4-star hotel, and unforgettable experiences all paid for. Stanbic Bank, in collaboration with MasterCard, are making it possible with the Word on Your Card promo. Simply sign up for a new money wallet, MasterCard, load or reload $200 or more between now and 14th August 2026 to stand a chance to win a worldwide travel and package for two to a destination listed on Priceless.com. Simply put the Word on your card and stand tall. Let's begin with some national team news because the Black Satellite suffered a 4-2 defeat to defending champions Nigeria in their opening Group B match of the 2026 WAFU Under-20 Championship at the Charles Konan Bani Stadium in Yamoussoukro, Côte d'Ivoire yesterday. Despite a disappointing result, the Black Satellites produced encouraging spells of attacking football and will take valuable lessons from the encounter as they continue their campaign in the competition. Maxwell Kunadu's side will now turn their full attention to Thursday's crucial Group B clash against Burkina Faso before concluding the group stage against Togo on Sunday. With 2 matches still left to play, Ghana remains focused on securing positive results and keeping alive its hopes of reaching the knockout stage. Head coach of the Black Satellites, Maxwell Kunadu, admitted it was a difficult game but is worried his team conceded poor goals.
I think it was quite a difficult game. We planned to start with the high press to see how our opponent could, handle it. In the process, we gave away some cheap goals that I think could have been avoided. Having said that, we can't take anything away from our colleagues. They did well. I think they played better than we did. We have accepted that. The only thing right now for us to bounce back and try to win the games that are ahead of us. We knew that they were going to come very hard because physically they are built and well, organized. Yes, we were organized, but then giving away 2 cheap goals, I don't think we can make headway with that. We need to quickly fix that problem and make sure that we play very well from the back line. I think that was the biggest issue we had. So I think going forward in the next game, we're working on our defense and make sure that we avoid.
You heard the voice of Black Satellites head coach Maxwell Kunadu. Now, sports analyst and Databank CEO Kojo Adem-Mensah has expressed confidence that Ghana can win the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations, citing the Black Stars' impressive performance at the FIFA World Cup as strong foundation for future success. Speaking in an interview with Love Sports, the former Kotoko Express columnist said Ghana has shown enough quality on the global stage to convince him that the team is capable of ending its long wait for an AFCON title. According to Adem-Mensah, the Black Stars only need slight improvement in key areas to become genuine contenders for the Continental Crown next year.
Yes, we do. Wow. We have something to build on. We have something to build on. That game, even against Croatia, I think we played quite well. I watched it very closely. Even against Colombia, they were a better side, but I think we were too negative and we were too afraid to concede. Wow. We do have an opportunity to win this AFCON. We can. I think we have the material. Look at our team. They are not playing for any riff-raff teams across Europe. A lot of them are in the top 5 leagues. They are there. So we should be able to win this AFCON.
Now, from the Black Stars, Kojo Adem-Mensah spoke on his team Asante Kotoko, where he offered some advice to the new board of the club, led by board chairman James Osei-Brown. And of course, he's advising them to prioritize youth team development and the Adako Jahche infrastructure.
It would be good if we could put in some permanent structure, so to speak. Every time there's a new board or there's a new team or a new management, things are all scrubbed. Everything that has happened previously seems to be rubbish. But I would prefer that they focus this year primarily on infrastructure and facilities that will live beyond them. We've talked about Adako Jahche over and over and over again, but it would be good if they put some focus in 2 things: Adako Jahche's infrastructure, then our youth team. Look, last season I watched our youth team twice and I was impressed. We had some really good talent in there. So I think that they should focus on the youth team, the youth development, and the infrastructure available. I always say that the right to dream template is there. There's nothing wrong in just calling Tom Vernon and say, you know what, Tom, come and just tell us 1 or 2 things that you did that we can also learn from, so that, we improve. We can't maybe get to your level overnight, but
You hear the voice of sports analyst Kojo Ademensa in that interview with Last Sports. Away from that, the Ghana Football Association has issued a final reminder to all Ghana Premier League clubs that this Friday, July 31, remains the deadline for completing the mandatory club licensing process, warning that no further extension will be granted. In a statement released, clubs were urged to submit all required documentation before the deadline to avoid sanctions that could jeopardize their participation in the 2026-27 Ghana Premier League season. As of yesterday, 7 clubs had completed the licensing process, and these clubs are Accra Heart of Folk, Asante Kotoko, Dreams FC, Mediama Sporting Club, Samatex, All Blacks United, and Basheke Holy Stars. A further 5 clubs, Derby United, Kawala United, Bechem United, Port City, and Vision FC were still in the process of completing their applications. Meanwhile, 6 clubs had yet to begin the licensing process. These are Adriana Football Club, Atapoku, Brekum Chelsea, Bibiani Gold Stars, Heart of Lions FC, Ashanti Gold, and Young Apostles, leaving them under increasing pressure to meet the July 31 deadline. Now, the Ghana League Clubs Association has confirmed that there will be a top 4 tournament before the start of the 2026-27 football season. According to Nana Odronyako, the GACA administrative manager, this year's tournament will feature only the teams that finished in the top 4 of last season's Ghana Premier League. As a result, league champions Mediama Sporting Club will compete with Bibiani Gold Stars, Hearts of Folk, and Dreams FC. What it means is that, according to GACA, there will be no Asante Kotoko. I don't know if they will change their mind later on. But let me take you to Glasgow and talk about the Commonwealth Games, because Ghana's Abdul Rashid Saminu booked his place in the men's 100 meter semi-finals at the 2026 Commonwealth Games after an impressive victory in his opening heat yesterday. The Ghanaian national record holder clocked a season's best time of 10.01 seconds to finish first. He will return to the track today for the semi-finals, where he will be aiming to maintain his impressive form and move a step closer to the Commonwealth crown. Elsewhere, Ghana's Benjamin Azamati secured his place in the men's 100 meter semi-finals at the 2026 Commonwealth Games after producing a season best time of 10 seconds to win Heat 5 and booking automatic qualification for today's semi-finals. Abdul Rashid Saminu spoke to the media after his race, where he indicated the real contest is between Jamaica and Africa.
No, it doesn't matter the weather, the wind. My coach always says just show up and do what is best for you. Don't mind whether it's bad, it's bad. Get ready and keep it rolling. So I'm just here to do my best and maybe made it to the final. You know, there's a lot in the bucket. I just need to reserve it for the semi-final. I don't really care about the weather now, right now. Yeah, there's no excuses here. We are here, so we have to keep it rolling. I think this race is just between, Jamaica and Africans, so it's going to be fun. My Nigerian brothers, let's keep it rolling again.
All right, hear the voice of Abdul Rashid Saminu. We wish them all the best ahead of today's race in the semi-finals. Meanwhile, Ghana has secured its first medal at the 2026 Commonwealth Games after para athlete Zainabu Issa won silver in the women's F57 shot put. Issa produced a season best throw of 8.65 meters in the final, earning second place and becoming Team Ghana's first medalist at the games in Glasgow. Before Issa's breakthrough, Ghana had 7 competitors such as Abigail Abugri, Deborah Champon, Ebenezer Ankra, Nubia Ajay, and Isaac Bocho, all exiting the competition without medals. Zainabu, after her contest, reviewed how she overcame a slow morning to win the medal for Ghana. She spoke in Cree.
Ne hubia nyim ba me danyane anopa no na ase maye basa kakra bat na misimi se ba o miss medal ne de me wo me se nyankopon adom be hyem pa maji se ede ne besio me se me ka ho nti na me wa hyem.
You heard the voice of para athlete Zainabu Issa after winning silver medal in shot put for Team Ghana at the ongoing Commonwealth Games. Now, Ghana has another opportunity to increase its medal tally today when bantamweight boxer Amadou Mohamed compete in his quarterfinal. A victory will guarantee him at least a bronze medal, making him Ghana's second medalist of the Games. Also, Desmond Papu, who overcame stiff competition from Josh Tonga in the 80 kg light heavyweight, will today face Canadian Joshua Fori for a place in the semi-finals. You can imagine that Joshua Fori has confirmed that he's a Ghanaian, but he's competing for Canada. Now, President of the Ghana Olympic Committee, Richard Kofi Akpokavi, is confident Ghana will be able to win more medals at the Games.
The athletes are preparing very well. We've just started, so we're looking forward to boxing from tomorrow, more boxers on show, and then athletics starts on, and then judo will come in, and then weightlifting. So we are quite confident that we'll bring medals. So just need to focus and prepare adequately so the athletes will be able to focus and prepare for the medal. But we are working with the British High Commission. So yesterday or the day before, we managed to get the leadership of the residents in Glasgow. So we are trying to support them so that they also be able to attend some of our events and support us. So we are in touch with them and we're trying to gather momentum so that we can get support for the athletes.
That was the voice of GOC President Richard Akpokavi speaking on the Commonwealth Games. Now, let's talk about the WAFCON tournament, because yesterday South Africa lost to Tanzania by 2-1. Ivory Coast accounted for Burkina Faso by 4-1. Today, 2 matches will be played. Zambia will lock horns with Egypt before Mali take on Malawi. Now, to news around the world. And Chelsea manager Xabi Alonso says he has a plan to play club record £170 million signing Morgan Rogers alongside Cole Palmer, and he believes the England international will make an instant impact. The midfielder became the most expensive British player of all time when he moved from Aston Villa to Stamford Bridge last week. The 24-year-old is on holiday after playing for England at the World Cup, while Chelsea have begun their pre-season tour in Sydney. Here's Xabi Alonso speaking on his plan for Cole Palmer and Morgan Rogers.
Yes, I have a plan. I have an idea, and I can see them linking really well. We need to have a good mix, good stability players and players that can play with more freedom. And if we get that balance right, and we get those special players in the right positions with good control, I think that we will be more competitive.
Meanwhile, Chelsea are in talks to sign Brentford's Jordan Henderson and Brighton's Danny Welbeck. England midfielder Henderson, who is 36 years, has a year left on his Brentford contract, but the Bees are willing to let him leave on a free transfer. Ex-England striker Danny Welbeck, 35 years of age, is keen on a move to Stamford Bridge, and there's optimism from Chelsea's side that a deal can be concluded. Now, John Stones has verbally agreed to join Inter Milan on free transfer. According to Sky Sports in Italy, the England defender's representatives are now set to finalize terms with Inter over a 2-year contract, and the top leagues in English football are set to try new measures designed to tackle goalkeeper tactical timeouts in the upcoming season. The key stakeholders in English football have all agreed to the trial. Discussions have taken place on how to eradicate the issue of goalkeeper tactical timeouts when goalkeepers, allegedly feign injury to waste time and allow managers to regroup and pass on information. Lastly, Paolo Maldini has left his role as technical director of the Italian Football Federation following the decision not to appoint Andre Pirlo as Italy head coach. Now, both Maldini and his advisor Leandro have quit just 16 days after the FIGC made their official announcement of their appointment. It was decided on Sunday that talks with Andre Pirlo, Maldini and Leandro's pick to be Italy's head coach would not proceed due to concerns over his links to a Russian gambling firm. So that'll be all for the Last Sports Center, powered by the Last Sports team, brought to you in association with Bigo Energy Drink. You can get Bigo Energy Drink from all supermarket